This is Mr. Mnyanembe again from Kushi College of Applied Sciences. So today I want us to demonstrate on how to check blood pressure using the manual BP machine. So with me I have this type of a BP machine, which is called an ANEROID BP machine or sphygmomanometer. Yes, so the sphygmomanometer has got a gauge or a manometer, this part. So this part is called a manometer. It also has this part. So this one is a cuff, this thing, and it has these arrows. So these arrows, they indicate the location of the artery. So for example, if you are putting this cuff on the right arm, this arrow has to be in line with the brachial artery on the left or the right arm. Same applies with this side, the left arm. Okay, so apart from this, we also have this part. So this part is called a bulb, and it has a valve, this one. Okay, so we want to demonstrate on how to do this procedurally using the sphygmomanometer. Okay, so we also have the stethoscope. So the stethoscope has got this part, which is the diaphragm, and the earpiece, this part. Okay, the other things that we are going to find on the station, we are going to find gauze, the swabs, the guard port, and a receiver. Apart from this, we are also going to find the actual patient. So we have Mr. Stanley there, who has come as a patient, or he has come as a client for today. Okay, so apart from this one, I'm going to demonstrate another. I'll do another video where I will demonstrate on how to use this type of a BP machine. So this one is a mercury sphygmomanometer. It uses mercury. So in the next video, make sure that you watch so that you learn how to use this as well. This one. Okay. So how you start the procedure, you have to wash hands and dry them. You show the examiner that you have washed your hands. Yes. Then you go to the client or the patient. So you have to introduce yourself before you begin the procedure. Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Stanley. Okay, I'm student number 10 from Kushi College of Applied Sciences. I have been assigned to do BP check on you. Permission to go ahead, please. Okay, before I begin the procedure, is there anything that I can do for you here? Okay, Mr. Stanley, don't worry about privacy. I have already screened, as you can see. Okay, so the next thing I'll do, I have to disinfect the earpiece, this part. So you get a swab just once, and you do that. Also, don't forget to disinfect the diaphragm like that. And this will go in the neck. Place it here. Get the sphygmomanometer, the ANEROID. Then we go to Mr. Stanley. So Mr. Stanley, let me use your left arm. Okay. Then we have to place this thing. Okay, just put your hand there. Okay. So what I was talking about is this. So since we are using the left arm, we are going to follow this arrow here. So this arrow, if we do this, it shows that the artery, the brachial artery, is passing somewhere here. So it has to be in the same line here. Yes. So this shows that even these tubes, they have to be in front here. We don't want to see you students putting this curve like this and then you do that. Please don't. But do a correct thing. So Mr. Stanley, do this. Okay, let's put this here. Make sure that we place it nicely. Okay. So this curve has to be away from the cubital fossa, this part. Do this part. It has to be away from this part, 2 to 5 centimeters away. Okay, do that. You can hold here since your hand is small. Okay, let's do this. So the thing is, we want to locate the brachial artery. We want to locate the brachial artery. So the arrows there, you follow the arrow. So we said it has to be somewhere here. Okay, so you are going to use your 2 fingers, these. Okay, so you do this, you have to palpate. You feel for the pulse. I can feel it, I can get it from here. Okay, so where I'm getting the pulse from, this is where I'll place the stethoscope. But before I place the stethoscope, I have to inflate. The moment I'll stop getting the pulse, I'll stop inflating. Okay, so let's do this. This, you have to hang it here. The gauge, right? Okay. So this part, make sure that you take it clockwise. So it's already, so it was like this. So like this, when you start pumping, you are not going to see anything there. Okay. Reason being that this side is not locked. So you have to take it clockwise. So once we do this, we take it this side up to there. When I start pumping like that, I'm sure you can see even the gauge there I see rising. Okay, so let's see, deflate. Focus there, we deflate. It has gone back to 0. Okay, so let me palpate again so that I can inflate. So this is where I'm able to pick the pulse. And I have to take this clockwise. I have to take this clockwise. Okay. Then I'll start pumping. Can you bring the camera? So where I'm going to stop getting the pulse is where I'll stop inflating the air. I can't get it from here. I can't pick it. Okay. So in the procedure manual, it's written that where you stop getting the pulse, for example, I stopped getting the pulse somewhere at 150. Then we have to add 10 millimeters of mercury. So let's add 10. Okay, so it will be somewhere at 160 there. Okay, then the next thing I'll do, I'll get the stethoscope. Place it here. Then where I was getting the pulse is where I'll put the stethoscope. Okay, and I'll start deflating. So let's start releasing this side slowly. So as I'll be deflating, I'm going to pick the first and the second sound. Okay, so let's do that. The first sound, that will be our systolic, and the second sound that I'll get, that will be our diastolic blood pressure. Let's do that. I can pick the first sound at 122. I can also pick the second sound at 87. Then I have to deflate. Okay. Okay. So on the station, you are going to find a piece of paper and a pen. That is where you are going to record your BP, the findings. So you write the name and the findings. So the BP was, the systolic was 122 and the diastolic was 100 and the diastolic was 87. So 122 over 87 millimeters of mercury. That's what we are going to record there. Okay. So you have to finish the procedure, of course. You say, Mr. Sterling, thank you very much for allowing me to do this procedure on you. I was doing this procedure to know if the BP is normal or not. Okay. So how you finish, you wash your hands and dry them always. You can also give IEC. Thank you very much.